Would you rather earn 50 cents or $250 a year from saving? Well, that's the difference between a traditional savings account and a high yield savings account. Choosing the right savings account is very important towards your financial journey. When I started out, I invested my hard-earned savings of $5,000 into my Chase account, which had an APY of 0.1%. And after a whole year of investing, I went from $5,000 to $5,000.50. Well, after studying and learning more about high yield savings account, I took my $5,000 and invested it into a high yield savings account with an APY of 5%. And I went from $5,000 to $5,250 by the end of the year. I had made an additional $250 just off saving. The best high yield savings account not only protects you against inflation, but also has low interest variability and has no minimum balance. Today, I'm going to rank the top best 5 high yield savings accounts of 2025. Starting us off at number 5 with an APY of 5% is Veros Bank. Veros Bank has one of the highest APYs available at 5%. It also has no monthly fees or minimum balance fee. On the negative side, Veros does require a minimum monthly balance of $1,000 to benefit from the APY. And if you go below this minimum balance of $1,000, that APY drops from 5% to 3%. Another negative about Veros Bank is that the APY only applies to the first $5,000. And after that, you don't have that same benefit anymore. The verdict for Veros is only good if you can maintain that $1,000 a month every single month. And then after that, you don't even benefit from the APY long term. Moving on to number 4. At number 4 with an APY of 4.6% is SoFi Bank. SoFi Bank has one of the highest APYs of 4.6% that is also available through direct deposit. It has a minimum delay and withdrawal fund. You can access your funds in only 1 to 2 days. And it also has multiple features inside of one app, including checking and investing. On the negative side, the APY does drop down to 1.2% without direct deposit, and there's no physical branch. SoFi Bank is only great for somebody that is very tech savvy, that understands how to work direct deposit, and that prefers not going in person to talk to someone about their different type of bank account. Some people prefer to do it the online way. Some people prefer to do it the in-person way. So take whatever you need regarding SoFi. Moving on to number 3 with an APY of 4.15% is Barclays Online Savings. Barclays has no fees, no minimum balance, and a trusted, stable APY from a global trusted bank. On the negative side, there's no debit card access and transfers can take up to 3 days. Barclays is kind of good for someone that is very, very disciplined and that can have an account where they don't have access to it every single moment. Because in some cases, having a debit card means that you're going to be tempted to withdraw from the money all the time. And that's not the best option for some people. And just like most of these high yield savings accounts, there's no physical branch. So this is only best for somebody that is also tech savvy. And moving on to number 2 with an APY of 4.44% is Peak Bank. Peak Bank has no fees, no minimum balance, and has a very stable APY. On the negative side, Peak Bank has no physical branch. So Peak Bank is just like Barclays, but it has a higher APY of 4.44 versus 4.14, which makes it a far better option. And now for the number 1 recommended high yield savings accounts of 2025 with an APY of 4.66% is going to be Axos One. Axos One has no minimum balance, no minimum fees. It has checking, debit card access, investing all in one place. But on the negative side, it only has an online branch. So this is the fantastic options. It has all of the positives of all the other banks, but none of the negatives, except the online branch access. This is a great option for beginners. You don't have to worry about a fluctuating APY. You don't have to worry about not being able to meet the minimum monthly balance or minimum fees, or so on and so forth. And this is also a great option for someone that is tech savvy, as most people are moving to the tech savvy economy. They like the preference of being able to do everything from the comfort of your home instead of having to go to a physical branch. Okay, so guys, here again are the top 5 high yield savings accounts of 2025, starting from number 1 with Axos Bank, number 2 with P Bank, number 3 with Barclays Bank, number 4 with SoFi, and number 5 with Vero. Thank you all for stopping by. That concludes it for the video. If you're interested in learning how to budget your hard-earned saved money using the 7 to 20 to 10 rule, please check the link in the description to see this next video over here. Thank you all. Peace, and see you in the next video. Peace.